Hey, so guys, we need to talk about FNL. Did you guys come up with any good ideas?
Oh, actually, I got one. I was thinking maybe we could put a car on stage. I could do a little Goulet impression.
Dude,
What do you think?
that would be really
Yeah.
funny. And then, like, we could do a skit about fat kids, too.
What? You think?
A skit about fat kids could be funny. We just don't have enough in the dorm because it's just you and Tim.
I'm your friend.
But I did have an idea. What if we did a skit where we did like we did last year? Remember when we did the movie one where we just did parodies of all movies?
Yeah.
But instead we did TV shows this
I remember
time.
that one.
We could do like Lost, The Office, My Name is Earl, The OC, you know, like all those dumb shows on the WB, right?
I like that. I like that station.
Okay.
John, to be totally honest with you, I think that's a horrible idea. Matter of fact, that would be way too much work, and I don't think anybody would think it was funny. Matter of fact, John, that's the worst idea I've heard so far. Tell you what, let's just call this meeting, and next week, let's be thinking about good ideas. And John, don't bother showing up next week.
Ooh.
That's it.
Turn in your badge, partner. You're done, 5-0.
Thanks, Tim.
So it seems like ever since I moved out of the dorm, Dan has basically just been acting like an idiot to me. I think the whole dorm president thing, he's kind of taking it personally. It's really weird.
The dorm officers are stupid. It's like they're not even trying. I could do this all myself, but I just don't have time. I did come up with one good idea, though.
You know, I've known Dan for a long time. It's like we're thunder and lightning. We just go together, okay? And when he has an idea, I can usually tell. It looks kind of like, you know, it's obvious. Well, I can't do it, but, you know, I just know, all right? And as a professional comedian myself, I know that everything I know from Dan, okay? And so whatever he came up with for Friday Night Live, it's going to be good.
They brought in plastic
Contaminated
schoolhouses.
water.
It's
I know.
ridiculous.
Can't even shower and shower for 2 days.
But did you
Hey,
notice?
all right, we'll just go ahead and start the meeting. So,
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I had to do something at home real quick. And
John, remember your idea last week was offensive and lame, so double offensive, and I told you not to come back. So,
are you serious?
bye, John. John, go.
I'll call you later, Amos.
Okay.
Bye. So anyhow, that was embarrassing. First order of business. Has anyone seen my car keys? Been gone for a little bit, and you guys know how picky I am about my Geo. So.
I have not seen your car keys.
Right. Okay. Well then, if you see them, bring them to me. Right. So, have you guys thought of any good skits yet for FNL?
Me and Amos were talking at lunch the other day, and we came up with a couple ideas, but in class I was thinking about how OSD probably wouldn't really approve any of them. So, you guys know what I mean.
Yeah, it's a great point.
I don't know what you mean.
Well, I don't know what you mean.
Anyhow, you guys are worthless. We'll just, you know what? I was at work last night, and I kind of had an epiphany, Tim. Anyhow, what I was thinking for a skit is what we could do is do it about TV shows and just kind of mesh them all together. You know, like the popular ones, like you know, OC, CSI, Lost, The Office. My favorite, Gilmore Girls.
I love that one.
I mean, my favorite to make fun of. That goes without saying, I think. Anyhow, so what we do is just put them all together, and then we just kind of make it a spoof. I told my idea to Jeff. Jeff said it was great, and he wanted to work on it with me. So we're going to go ahead and get started on that project.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
So, good. We'll get started on that right away.
So yeah, Dan asked me to back his new idea, but it's pretty much the same thing that Amos said. I don't know what to tell him.
To be honest with you, I don't even care about FNL. I mean, last year they tried to ask me to do it, and I almost got a concussion. The only reason I'm doing it now is because I'm the dorm missions rep. And I'm only really doing that because I need a ministry credit.
Thought maybe you and I could go bowling or something? I don't know. Maybe later we could do that. I thought it'd be fun too. What?
There they are.
What? What?
You want to do something about this? You want to take care of that for me?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes. Yes.
Tim? Can you, I mean, like, start with, like, getting my keys out of the Jello.
Oh, right.
Now.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of... Yeah.
Why don't you wash them off?
Whoever did this heinous crime is going to pay. And as assistant dorm president, I will find them. I will find them. What do you know about Jell-O?
What's that supposed to mean?
You heard what I asked. What do you know about Jell-O? I know you work at Nichols Village. You're one of the only few people in the dorm that have access to a refrigerator. So, did you do it?
I can't believe this conversation is actually happening. Do you mean to ask me, did I, baby Huey, steal Dan Bell's car keys, go out and buy Jell-O, take the time to mix it, and then wait for it to refrigerate overnight so it can coagulate or whatever Jell-O does, and then wait for a time when neither you or Dan Bell will be in your room, sneak in there and put it in there? I don't even have time to make coffee in the morning. How would I do that?
Well, I have my ways of finding out. I'm watching you, Huey.
Whatever. Wow, that was probably one of the dumbest conversations I've ever had.
So why'd you do it?
Do what?
You know what I'm talking about. Why'd you do it? You're the only one that has access to bowls or Jell-O. You put his keys in the Jell-O. I know you did. So why'd you do it?
I don't even know how to make Jell-O. I mean, seriously, are you kidding me right now? Because think about it. What is Jell-O? Like, what form is it? Because it's not solid. Okay, it's not a liquid. It's definitely not a gas. What is it? I mean, really think about that. Like, I'm gonna lose sleep over this tonight, dude. You know, I'm really glad that little aversion with the Jell-O thing worked, because I knew as soon as I got him to think about it, he'd probably leave me alone. It worked.
Well, hey, Tim. Wonder what you're doing in my room.
Ben, we need to talk.
What do you need to talk about, Tim? About you being on my desk? Or...
What happened earlier to Dan was pretty gross and disgusting, if you ask me. But it was a good thing that I was there to save those keys from that Jell-O prison. Okay? Now, if you ask me, it was pretty immature, okay, and pretty inappropriate, borderline adolescent. So, you know, I just want to know, who do you think did it?
Tim, you did it.
I would never do that to Dan, okay? I'm assistant dorm president. That is crossing the line.
To the dorm president.
Assistant dorm president, and there's a line there that I would never cross, okay? Alright? Now, in his C-suite, we are not really sure what goes on down here. No one knows, okay? There's a fridge right there. Maybe you made a little jello with that fridge there.
Tim, that fridge doesn't even work.
Why'd you do it, Ben?
Tim, you did it, so there's really no reason we have to be having this conversation.
I would never do that to Dan, okay?
Hey, Tim. Nice shades, by the way. This is nice. Love making him mad. Absolutely love it.
Hey man, what's up? Hey, what'd you think of class today?
Man, I thought it was really, really good. And Higley, man, that guy knows how to dress. Did you see it was like pastels today? It was really good.
Weirdo.
What?
So how do you feel about what happened to Dan?
I think it's hysterical. I mean, putting his keys in Jell-O. Not only did that take time, but he thought it out. He really thought it through, whoever it was.
I knew it was you. I knew it was you. I mean, look at you. As the fat guy in the dorm, who else would do something with food? I mean, as assistant dorm president, I know you did it.
You mean assistant to the dorm president?
Same thing.
No. No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
If it is, you know what? Let's go talk to Dan about it.
You know what? You're right. Assistant to the.
You want to go talk to Dan about it?
Assistant to the dorm president.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, you know what? I really hope you find who did it, because when you do, let me know, because I want to talk to him and congratulate him.
So I don't know why you did it, but I know you did.
Did what, dude? What are you talking about?
Somebody told me that you're the one that soiled Dan's pride.
Do you realize what you just said?
Don't give me that attitude. As assistant dorm president, I can send you to J-board.
You mean assistant to the dorm president?
Same thing.
No, it's not.
No, it's the same.
Dan. Assistant dorm president or assistant to the dorm president?
Well, it's really just all made up anyhow.
I know who did it. It won't happen again.